hear it's real freaky these days.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's just chaos in there. Nobody knows what's going on.
What is the evilest thing you've ever done?
Oh, you don't want to know.
The most
you don't
evil
want to
thing.
know.
Evilest is not a word.
No,
What
I'm
is-
not even going to tell you guys because you guys will judge me so hardcore and you'll think I am like the biggest bitch.
Yeah,
Ever.
I wouldn't.
I forgive you though,
wouldn't.
Kato, because you are a Marine, so it's expected.
What's the most batter thing you
The
ever
most
done?
The
Batter?
batter, get the fuck out! You scumbag.
Yeah, man.
What's the thing you've done that's insulted your sensibilities the most?
Ow. That's a mouthful.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Too many syllables.
What's yours?
I don't know, I asked you.
I asked you first.
No, that's so not true. Actually.
Okay, one time when I was 3 years old, I stole a piece of bubble gum from the store.
Alright,
Holy shit.
whatever.
I'm calling the police right now.
But then I got my ass whooped when my parents found out.
Aw.
Yeah, when I was 8, I slapped my mom when she was pregnant. That's right.
Does your sibling have like brain damage? Because that'd be
I
hilarious.
slapped her right in that gut, boy. I tell you what.
That's hilarious.
She whooped. Oh man. She whooped my ass. My brothers whooped my ass. My daddy whooped my ass, boy.
What?
Boy,
What
was
did
not
you
a fun
do?
time.
What did you do? I missed
Kato
that.
can't decide if he's black or country or both.
That's
right.
okay. He can be all of
Some
them.
people are black in country.
Oh, I know.
Good
Girl, I
people.
know.
Is that your toe?
Yeah.
That's your foot?
Yeah, I was drawing pictures on my feet to make my grandma laugh.
Did it work?
Did you do like a
Yeah.
puppet show?
You got good feet.
It was kind of a puppet show,
Nice.
but with my toes.
Did you do you have a name for him? For the guy with the face?
Ted.
No, it was like a few years ago.
Really?
There was like, it wasn't just my toes. It was because I can't move them all like independently from another.
Yeah, because that would make you a fucking chimp.
I know, but I drew some fishies on the palm of my toe. Is that, or of my foot? Is that a word? The palm of my foot.
I guess you
Yeah,
say the
sure.
arch, probably.
Yeah, I guess. And I was just drawing pictures on my feet and wiggling at them, like grossing her out to make her laugh.
Oh.
That's just too damn cute.
You're a nice granddaughter.
That's funny because
Go put the coffee on.
my step grandmother is Jewish, so she actually talks like that.
Fucking hilarious. Hey, Joey, where's the coffee?
Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah,
That's amazing.
She's like, "Oh, Stevie, so nice to see ya.
You're such a charmer, just like your father.
Oh, you're so cute. Get over here."
When are you gonna give me some grandchildren?
It obviously didn't rub off. I wish it had. I want this accent to be passed down
I won that
generation.
war. I had the first kid, so I win. First place in all the wills.
Gonna get all the China.
You know they
Yeah, to go to like
He's
the
inheriting debt though, but so
go to the lawyer's office, and like you know in video games you put like the 3 letters. I had to do that for all the wills.
You know what they say about the oh shit. Never mind. Hey, is that you in that picture with the beard and the
Yeah, that's me, dude.
flak jacket and the tattoo on the shoulder there?
Yeah, that would be me.
Oh, that right.
I've been on cam. Why is it so hard to believe?
You been on what?
Camera?
You've got a nice cheekbone.
Thank you. That's an odd
It's
yet
like that
satisfying
shoulder.
compliment.
You're welcome.
Yeah, drink a little beer once in a while.
Is that like a bulletproof vest?
Yes.
Is that called like Kevlar?
That particular kind is not. No, that's usually what like cops and SWAT wear.
Like bubble wrap?
What?
That's the next down from Kevlar,
What?
right?
I don't think it goes bubble wrap Kevlar. I'm not an expert. I mean,
It'll protect you from bullets, right?
Yeah, I read it somewhere, I swear.
I bet you if we tried it, it would work.
I mean, you can try first.
I'm willing to be the guinea pig.
Hey, just to be sure, use a knife first, not bullets.
Dude, have you seen that video where the Russian guy, it's a Russian body armor manufacturer, and the guy does a video where he stands out, he wears the vest, he goes out in the middle of like an old warehouse and literally shoots himself in the chest with a gun. With like a 9mm. Yeah, he literally just turns it on his own. Pow.
Did
Talk
he
about having
survive?
faith in your... Yeah, he was fine. It's a bulletproof vest.
Oh my god. But
Talk about having faith in your product.
Well,
wow.
generally you still get bruised pretty bad. It just doesn't actually
Yeah.
penetrate the.
Yeah, it hurts, but...
Yeah,
Was he wearing like
it
a
hurts
helmet
like a
and
bitch.
stuff too? Like something to protect his head?
No, he's Russian. They're fucking insane.
Yeah,
He wanted a good story.
Hmm.
yeah.
Are you kidding me? And there, that's not even a story. They're like, what? It's just another day at office for us.
I mean, Russians are tough as nails, no doubt.
Yeah.
Some nails bend, you know?
I remember the fast.
Way to make it way too deep.
Or they get stuck in the wall and then you can't get them out. And like, who wants that?
No.
That's right. You can't get them out.
Nails are susceptible to rust, so...
Y'all are
Because
killing me.
your
Russia.
chops come off, you know, and like,
Was that down there, Caroline?
Y'all just take shit too far.
We didn't.
said the ENTP. Are you an ENTP?
Yes. Actually, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm an INTJ.
No
What?
way.
Yeah, I'm an INTJ.
That doesn't make sense.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like I've met a few of those. I don't know.
What's been your experience with INTJs? Tell me.
Like they were really curious,
You just
And
assume my type.
but like curious in like the more like logical, serious fashion, like solemn.
Oh, apparently I
Well,
can't be
like-
serious now.
Like they were less quirky
Yeah, okay.
and like
AKA boring.
no, that's not what I'm. They were super interesting, but like interesting in the like, ooh, I want to like talk about these like philosophy or like these subjects with you, like these subjects, you know, not like talk about these wild ideas with you,
Right.
you know.
By the way, I meant to say this earlier, but if anybody wants to start claiming INFJ, I'm going to call bullshit real quick because that's what my manager is. And he's like a purebred INFJ.
Why?
Were his mother and father INFJs?
I mean, again, taking it way too serious.
Oh, so that was sarcasm, Ace?
Y'all are all going to hell.
I'm confused. Is that sarcasm?
Oh, hey, it's motherfucker number 2.
So tell us about your INFJ purebred.
How's it going?
Like, when I had him take the test, like 2 different ones, and he got the same thing. But everything just sort of matched. Like, it's been a while, but everything just matched up. Like, he's a musician. Like, super big into music. He likes to talk about stuff, but only with me because I'm the only one. From his words, I'm the only one that he trusts won't get like personal with it. Like he feels like he can tell me shit and express his ideas, and that we can actually just have a discussion and people won't get upset about it.
Oh, that's interesting.
But once he does, like there's not a lot that he really gives a shit about. A few things he does, he'll go on for like hours.
He's a purebred INFJ.
Mangoness.
I think that's the one.
I tested INFJ for a really long time. But then I like read the INFP description and I was like, no, this is me.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
How
So
many
I
tests did
don't
you
know how
take?
much weight I put into the testing so much.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just a place to get started.
yeah, for sure. What test did you take initially?
I took the step 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my school gave it out when I was in high school.
Okay.
That was the first time.
Yeah. He's like, the reason we get along so well is because, like, when we're thinking about how we work in the security business, like putting in cameras and card readers and shit like that, and if we ever have a problem, he's quiet, I'm talking, and then I'll spit something out and he'll go, yeah, I was just thinking that.
That's cool.
So he's a really cool dude. There's been a couple people in here that have been claiming INFJ that are like not.
Who, Ace? Who?
I hear that a lot, that everyone thinks they're an INFJ, and
Fucking she, for one.
Give me reasons,
Okay.
Ace.
Yeah, it's because it's like the rarest, so people assume it's awesome.
It gets a lot of press.
Exactly.
It could just be
INFJ
that
is
it's
the
not as
rarest.
rare as people say it is.
Well, it's not any better or worse just because it's rare is the other thing.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying it doesn't seem that rare, from an anecdotal standpoint.
Yeah, it's because everyone wants to be it.
Yeah, but I can't really.
Yes, you
none of the
can call
INFJs
bullshit.
in here, I can't see them better as any other type. It's not like I'm be like, no, they're definitely not INFJ. That's never happened to me yet.
I can't even spell my own name, so I have no business typing other people.
That's so sad.
I have to get my fucking room, like my neighbor, to come in the room and change my name in here whenever I want to. Damon
Yeah.
Goldfish.
So who else are you calling bullshit on, Ace?
I just said I don't remember off the top of my head, but there was a couple people I recall a while ago.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
I don't think they stuck around either. I think they said they were an INFJ, and then it wasn't even me. Somebody else called bullshit, and they were like, "Okay, well, it's time to leave."
Oh no.
I feel like NI is really hard to pin down.
Yeah, it's really difficult to define, but I don't know. You know it when you feel yourself doing it, and I don't know. You can kind of see it in people occasionally, but it's really hard to put into words.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my manager. Is like his
Yeah.
name's Brandon. I'm gonna stop calling him my manager. How I feel about him. It's like it's hard to pin down exactly why I feel so strongly that he's INFJ. I just really, really feel like he is because he does that. He'll just sit there real quiet and then all of a sudden be like, "We should do this," and it's a really good solution. Something I would have thought of, but after yapping for an hour.
Does he make you feel complete?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get married. I think it's time.
Can I be your best man?
Oh, man.
I got denied the last time I asked that, so
I had a feeling you were a man, so sure.
okay. Alright, cool. I'm excited. I'm not throwing you a bachelor party though.
Fucking job. The hell?
I don't want to do it.
Selfish. Fucking.
Well, you're a shitty best man then. Why would anyone want you to be their best man? Like,
No
I
wonder
just-
nobody fucking wants you to do it.
I just want to show up, okay? I don't want to do the work.
You can do that as a regular guest.
I will give the best man speech there is, trust
It's
me,
not
and
worth
I'll make
it.
everyone cry. I'm so good at speeches for some reason sometimes. So, trust me.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes when I don't choke.
I'm
I get
so
this like
good.
I get this overwhelming like physiological shit that I can't control when I start speaking in front of people. It just happens. Like all of a sudden I can't breathe, my mouth gets really dry, I start to shake, and like even though I'm trying to trying to tell myself that I'm not nervous, that this is fine, that I'm totally comfortable, I'm still like freaking out as much as I don't want to. But
Dude, it
sometimes
sounds like
it doesn't
you're-
happen.
Dude, it sounds like you're an introvert.
No
For some reason,
way.
when you said speaking in front of people, I thought you were going to say speaking in tongues.
Oh yeah, that I feel really weird about. My mom, when she helped me get saved or whatever. Like,
Oh, you're
5
not
years
kidding?
ago. No, I'm not kidding. Like, she automatically
shit.
thought that I would be baptized by the Holy Spirit and that I should immediately start speaking tongues. I was like, no, I can't do this.
I would have played along with that so hard.
That's messed up, man.
Like, be saved! I would have been like,
hell yeah.
like, yes, it was right! The South will rise again!
You sound like a turkey.
Maybe I'm speaking in turkey tongue.
You probably are. That's incredible.
I'll tell you what, man, this website, the names they came up with for these fucking person accounts are goddamn awful.
I tell you what.
I don't even fucking think about it. Is he still in here? Sweet
Who's-
Jesus.
Who's that?
Guy who couldn't make up his mind if he was black, country, or something in between.
Otto?
hmm
The one with the name? It's a Magnus. Magnus is here.
Awesome. It's like 1,000
Damn.
tiny hammers clacking inside of my skull.
Ah.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Oh, MF or 2 is still here? Hey, favorite person. You're my favorite person ever.
MF2 is a pretty cool guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
I agree. Kidding. Well, I'm indifferent. I just, you get like really defensive. I think it's kind of funny. So.
I have noticed, though, that my understanding of introvert and extrovert has changed incredibly since learning about MBTI. Like, understanding that introvert, extrovert just means where you direct your focus. Not necessarily. I'm introvert, so I like crawl into my blanket fort at home and don't ever talk to anybody ever, or I'll
Yeah.
have a panic attack.
Mhm. That sounds nice, though. The blanket fort.
Well, yeah. Blanket fort.
I like to prep myself for interactions with people sometimes. I don't really know what I'm saying. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't do that, sometimes I just talk to people, sometimes I don't want to talk to anybody. But that's not that's not exactly the defining factor of whether you're introvert or extrovert either. So
I think it, in the broadest logical sense, it's supposed to mean how you relate to objects.
Hmm. Well, yeah, from what I've read, like extroverts seem much more trusting of like external things, whereas introverts trust like what their internal whatever is of whatever. You know?
I think Chris did a good video on that.
That would be an interesting video about the functions.
Yeah, I'll find it. He also distinguished between like some of the ideas of introversion and extroversion, and how there are a few different like ways of thinking about it that get conflated a lot. And he sort of pieces them apart and talks about them individually.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it's helpful. I'll find it.
Have you been around the MBTI community quite a bit, Phoebe?
I can't believe you just ask her if she's been around like that. It's rude as hell.
Well, I mean, I went from like MBTV to here.
You did not catch that at all.
I got it, but I decided to
Why
ignore
didn't
it
you laugh?
because it wasn't that funny.
Fuck yourself. Holy shit. I've never been more insulted in my life.
Where did you come from? Like, what? Where did you come from? Where were you born?
Where did you go? Where did you come from?
Got that.
I'm done now. Swear to
You're
God.
like, what community were you part of before?
MBTV.
Oh, interesting. What is that?
Oh, you've never heard of it? Okay.
Uh-uh.
Hipster.
Well, it's a lot like this place, but like more exclusive.
SoTE.
Oh.
They have a YouTube channel and a forum and a Slack chat, and they all discuss typology type things, and then like life coach type stuff. You know, how to like better your life and relationship advice and
Oh,
Sure.
you know what? I think I watched a video by them the other day. I think it was a little boring.
yeah.
Haha.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oops, sorry. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of whole life coach kind of shit.
Neptune, I'm gonna be a life coach one day. Would you hate me?
Oh, no. Like, individually, like, life coaches are cool. But, like, life coaching on the internet for masses of people is a little bit too, like, authoritarian for me. Like,
Some people maybe.
and get on my path because I think it's the right path.
Well, to be fair, they do describe that path and say if you think this is you.
I have one of the guys from MBTV on my Facebook, and it's like philosophical barf all over my newsfeed, just all day.
If you want to find yourself, you gotta be yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Hashtag
oh, shit.
better every day. Hashtag going somewhere.
Better life, spirit journey. I'm ripping you all off, you know.
Yeah.
That makes me kind of nauseous. No. Yuck. No. Yeah, I joined an INFJ group on Facebook
That
after.
sounds interesting.
Yeah, it was really fun. Like 8 years ago now.
Mhm.
And it like I joined it really early on. It was a public group. And then it became really huge on Facebook. Like 1,000 people joined or something. And then it became really weird. And so a few of us made a small group. Like 40 some of us made a small group, and we've kept in touch for like 8 years.
Y'all just started doing like spirit cooking and shit.
No. We just talked, but yeah. And then we started doing like real life meetups, and that was fun. But
Oh.
yeah, so we talked about MBTI quite a bit. Like it kept kind of the interest alive. And then more recently, when I started looking into it again, and I like realized I was an INFP, not an INFJ. I started watching more videos and stuff on YouTube and doing more research.
So how long did you think you were an INFJ for?
Like 7 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So more than an insignificant amount of time.
So did you just more so like connect with people based on the fact that you're an INFJ, or like did you like discussing the whole system with other people? Like how far did you dive into it?
I liked thinking about the whole system, like all of the functions and stuff, but like I don't think I had a very good understanding of like how, like I had a pretty good understanding of like what I read and how that worked together, but I didn't have a very good understanding of like how I processed things and how that worked into what the system I was talking about. Does that make sense? I just
Yeah.
didn't have like very clear self-knowledge. I grew up in a family of sensors and thinkers, so there wasn't much of a reference point for me to distinguish like, oh, I'm this kind of feeler and this kind of intuitive. You know, I just like stopped at, oh, I'm an intuitive and a feeler.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, both of my parents were sensors at least, but my mom's an introverted feeler.
Oh, baby. The best.
It might be an IS or INFP,
INFPs usually seem
not
like really whimsical.
not a healthy one. That's for sure.
Would you describe yourself as whimsical, Phoebe?
I should hope to be. I think that would be a great compliment.
Okay. I'm not like testing you or anything. I just wanted to. I
No,
believe you if you think you're an INFP. But...
Yeah, I think what I am changes like from moment to moment,
Yeah.
you know? But like, I would love it if someone called me whimsical, you know? Like if that's what someone noticed about me.
Yeah.
You know, like that's kind of what I value.
Mhm.
So now I'm kind of confused about INFJs because I always thought I was one and I thought I understood them, but now I really don't. I'm like, what is that?
So. Oh, Space, you were gonna say something.
I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. I guess they're better at like working the crowd, I guess, than an INFP would be. It's kind of like an FE versus FI thing. Like a lot of like political and religious leaders have been INFJs.
Mhm.
All INFJs are now literally Hitler.
Yeah, they also say Hitler was one.
See?
What do you think the current Pope is?
A fucking asshole.
No,
Yeah,
he's pretty
he's
Mm-mm.
a pretty sad excuse for a pope.
He's a fucking pathetic motherfucker, and I hate him.
cool. I don't know. I kind of like him.
Well, he's just The problem is that he contradicts himself too much.
He's great
That's
from
my
a
only real
secular
issue with him.
standpoint,
Yeah.
but he's a fucking pope. The pope.
Yeah.
You don't get to be please everybody when you're the pope.
Yeah, you are supposed to be like a warrior of Catholicism.
You're supposed to stand on, morals and principles and shit, which he doesn't.
But morals
Condemn.
and principles can contradict themselves in behaviors as long as the morals and principles are sound.
No, it's a politics game, which is why he disgusts me. Everything he does is a calculated political move, and it's annoying.
I think you've researched this far more than me.
Hmm?
I think you've researched this more than me.
Probably.
Maybe you're more invested in it. I don't know.
I was Catholic for a while. I only went to one mass, but it lasted 12 years.
Fuck, I can't spell. I hate Mo so much. Never.
Oh yeah, the video is up in the comments on Extrovert and Introvert. It's a YouTube video.
So I went to the store to pick up a mic, and they're like $100, $80.
Why don't you go on Amazon for like 20?
Yeah, I just have to wait, and I hate doing that.
Or I got the blue snowball ice thing finally because the last mic I got just broke. So that's like $50, and that's a really solid fucking mic that will never break and sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I feel you, Neptune.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, there's one on sale that used to be 70 and it's now 23. It's pretty cool.
My younger brother, I just when I started getting a little more confident with typing people, I was just like, I think he's an INFJ, and then I showed him the description, and his jaw dropped. He was like, "What the fuck?" So.
That's cool.
Holy shit, Neptune. Fucking going in on him. Come on, man. That's your type. You type traitor.
All INTPs have Asperger's.
Pretty much.
You can see why they would come off that way. Let's say that. Although I watched a show with an actual Asperger's kid playing an Asperger's character in the show, and that shit was wild. I never even seen one before.
They're everywhere. You just don't know that they're
Yeah, maybe I have, but like not one that was obvious enough for me to go, they're different.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like my cousin has Asperger's, one of the two that has Asperger's, and you wouldn't really be able to tell until she told you. But a part of me kind of thinks she's just a narcissist and doesn't have Asperger's. But I don't know. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, I guess. Because it's one thing not to exercise empathy because you don't feel like it, and another to not be able to express the empathy you feel because you have Asperger's.
Yeah, that was what was more crazy to me, is like the character was, I think, 12 or 13. I think he was like in 8th grade. So whatever that is, and he was like the student council president. And he was really, really smart, so he was the president. And people would be like, I don't think we should do that for like a fundraiser. And he'd be like, well, I don't care what you want. I'm the president, and we're doing it this way. And they were just kind of like, what the hell?
Social skills.
No, because he does way too much dumbass FE shit to not have it. Or to have it.
Is that Katie? Am I for 1? Or 2, I mean?
I doubt it.
Oh, Eric's a total spur lord. Are you kidding me?
What is Katie? The identity of MFer has been revealed. It was Taylor and Katie. WCF.
Wait, really?
Hilarious.
Well, motherfucker's voice, have you heard it?
No. MFer 2.
Oh.
Katie, I can see you on cam. Like, I mean, it's that obvious, so. Okay.
I can't believe
had a
I argued
suspicion-
with Katie before.
I had a suspicion it was Taylor and her yesterday. And so when Taylor came in the room, I was like, Taylor, are you motherfucker too? And he's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. But it all makes sense.
I haven't slept in like 24 hours. Actually, it's been more like... I don't even know. I'm too tired for that.
What have you been doing instead?
Evan?
Why haven't you slept?
I have insomnia.
Hmm.
Like, not the cutesy, I just don't sleep well, like, diagnosed and shit.
Do you take Ambien?
I do, but I forgot to refill my prescription.
Ouch.
Hmm.
Have you ever
I
had
tried
any
Ambien once and
weird,
it didn't do anything.
somnambulant episodes?
Robin?
I was gonna ask if you've had any like somnambulant episodes, like sleepwalking type stuff.
Yeah. I, like, woken up and I've been at the store, like the gas station. That was the scariest one. I literally drove.
That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Apparently it's not uncommon, though, to just function like you're awake.
That is pretty cool that your brain can do that, though.
Later on, people are gonna like talk about Ambien and how people are still taking it, even though those side effects were a thing. Because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna. People won't be taking it like 2 decades from now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get off it into something else, but nothing else really works as well.
Have you tried kratom yet?
I've heard of it. I haven't tried it.
You should try it.
I want them to legalize weed already so I can just do that, because that knocks my ass right the fuck out.
Oh yeah, weed's great, but I mean kratom is legal, I believe, and just as good as weed for going to sleep.
Yeah, kratom. I need to get some of that.
I've done it.
Is it worth?
Uh,
You lagged, my man.
no, I don't. I think it's.
You cut out now. Didn't hear anything.
I think it's different than what I did. I did like a form of DMT. I think that's for like opiate.
Oh, okay.
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Final blankies, reveal yourself or be banished.
Well, I'm not Hushmark, so I'm one of them.
Yeah, I put my name up, so.
Final blinky. Who are
Well,
you?
night was one of the craziest nights I've ever had. Ever.
Lay it on us,
More
man.
crazy than just getting beat up with you.
So much more crazy. I don't know where to start.
At the beginning?
At the end. In the middle.
The middle was me yelling at my uncle, telling him that if he talks down to my aunt one more time, I'm gonna. Well, I recorded it, actually. So,
When you say talk down, you mean like normal like husband and wife kind of thing, or like is this?
sure, but it doesn't matter to me. He's accumulated some. She admits to me everything. I told her, okay, I thought she was crazy with what she was saying about him, but then she told me more and more stuff, and then I saw more and more stuff, and I treated him nicely. But tonight, when he was bitching about it taking too long to get on the tour bus of the person that he grew up loving, we were last to get on the tour bus to talk to the person who was performing in her PJ. And everybody else got a 2-second meet and greet. It was all because of my aunt. Now, if you want to sit there and complain, I was so fucking mad. I was so fucking
Pee in his shoes?
Do what?
Did you piss in his shoes? You gotta piss in his shoes, man. You establish dominance.
Good to say you do that.
Exactly how you do that. It's classic.
I want to laugh, but I can't laugh.
Yeah, because you'll really fucking wish you'd pissed in his shoes now.
Exactly. You maintain unblinking eye contact as you slowly urinate right into his soles.
You should do it and then blame it on your aunt.
I should probably leave. Y'all were talking about. After last night's conversation, I've been much more conscientious about interrupting conversations. And this, if I'm on here, it's going to be a conversation interrupter.
What was last night's conversation?
That was some shit. Good God.
It was just nice.
Can you guys hear
It's
me?
nice.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell. Sorry.
It was nice just listening, letting the introverted people talk. Really.
That's usually our job. Letting the extroverts talk.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Am I the only extrovert in here?
The conversation just goes so much better when, I feel like introverts don't waste talking. They when they talk, it's very pointed and it can actually inform the conversation. It's very valuable, but it's like when the ENTPs are in here and they just switch from subject to subject to subject. I guess, switch subject to subject to subject. It's not given the time to really ferment and turn into something better.
It's fucked up, man. I'm still in here.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna talk shit about your boy like that?
We are part of the problem, Ace.
Come on, man. Not all the time. I'm usually playing the game.
No, you're wonderful.
Oh my
Other
goodness.
than the fact that you voted on something that you ought not have voted on.
You
That's-
put it on the Facebook page.
Now,
How was I supposed
You
to
should
know?
have checked yourself.
What do you even mean?
This Courtney girl, the girl that's only mystery to me because I've never spoken with her. I'm going to weigh in on this. Shame on her.
What vote? There was a
I don't
vote.
have to fucking. I can still dislike the living fuck out of her. What
Not
I've
accurately.
seen.
Sure.
From videos and stuff. It's recorded video.
Sure. Be belligerent and short-sighted.
What?
What was this vote? I'm not privy to
He
it.
voted back Courtney. So
I was to not let Courtney back in the room ever. It's like Ace. You would not make this decision if you had known any context.
I don't
And by the
understand
way-
why I can't make an
By the
intelligent
way,
decision.
Ace, by the way, Ace, clips of videos is not context.
It's the
But who
whole
put up
video.
the vote?
Nick did.
So Nick put up the vote, and then you could see who voted and what they voted for.
Mm-hmm.
So what were the results?
It got deleted by Taylor. He was saying, "This is not a democracy. This is not a democracy." I was like, "Fuck
Even
you!"
if it's not a
Yeah.
democracy, like, why can't we fucking vote? Who cares?
But then guess what? He kept voting Courtney. And what did we do? I made a room. We all migrated, and then there was no room for Taylor after he was throwing his certificate.
Oh, that's what I didn't get. Okay, because I watched the video and I didn't understand where Eric was saying like she had a room of like sympathizers or something. But you guys had like a special room you were in.
Yeah.
I'm not sympathizing about people
I've about
who
had it with the
want
hissy fits, honestly.
The video on
Like,
that?
we're over it. Like, who cares? They just need to. It's not sympathizers. We're just like, well,
You know, I'm done. I'm done being a bitch to bullshit. Anybody put bullshit on the table anymore, I'm gonna fuck you up.
You're fired up tonight.
Can you say that while cursing, please?
We have sensitive
Now
ears.
destroyed the man I've been living with for 3 months. The things I've said to him, I've said to him. And I'm tired of people being shitty to other people when they think they have the right to, when it's just their own ego, just being a little Satan doll.
Well, I mean, he's already allowed in, right? I mean, it's not really a point of. It's just Taylor has the authority to boot her is the issue or whatever.
Basically.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
I don't know Taylor's point of view on it anymore, and I don't want to.
It's not a rational point of view, that's for sure. When
Yeah,
we're like,
he never
how can
actually
we get you to?
Yeah, he never actually explains any point of view.
But who knows? It could have changed, and I don't want to.
Well, if I can weigh in on that for just a second, because I've actually talked to him about it a little bit.
You can't because you don't know anything about it at all.
Well, what you?
Come on, dude. He might actually know something about it.
Well,
No, hold on, Spacey. He can't
Nick,
wait.
if you'd shut the fuck up, I would tell you that I've actually talked to
You
Taylor
shut the fuck up and let me
his
disclaim
views.
it. Let me say what you're gonna say.
Nick, don't be belligerent.
How
You can be
drunk
peaceful
are you,
about
dude?
this?
I'm not drunk. Listen,
Lying ass.
when people want to weigh in on shit that they don't know about, which AKA Ace, okay, he may know the current context, but if he has not, any of the arguments have to do with her nature. Unless he's experienced her nature, then he's coming from the point of view of the person that's telling him. Ergo, the people that are fighting her. To say that is for that not to say that does not warrant a disclaimer is insane. Who's making that statement?
Well, as insane as it is, that's not at all what I was going to talk about, which is why I told you to shut
You
the
know what I was
fuck
going
up.
to talk about? I was simply going to disclaim that since you've been consistently having points of view on this, that anything else you say, I have to assume based on your previous actions, you're going to come from the same place, and I want to disclaim it, and then you can say what you're going to say.
Okay. Well, are
So
you good now?
its merit can be framed as it should be. Ace?
Okay. Are you done now?
Okay, you want to say, okay, are you done now? But you want to say, for that tone, do you want to explain why is that tone necessary?
Okay, Nick, just let him talk though.
Fucking silly.
Oh, is they spawn now?
Yeah, he left.
Oh.
Is the raddest milkshake I've ever made.
Guess what, guys? I don't care.
Yeah, I know, but you could have just let him talk and then corrected him on why his perspective was invalid.
Because I don't want his shit to carry weight without that disclaimer.
But
and then it can be framed. And then he can explain why I'm wrong.
But anyone, I mean,
I'm not wrong.
The kind of deal the place is that inherently it should be a place where everyone's allowed to express their opinion, whether it's you agree with it or not. I mean, isn't that kind of why people come in here to talk?
And my opinion was expressed because I was louder that I should say something before he should. Maybe that's ego. Maybe I'm wrong. But again, I don't care at all. I'm tired. I'm going off what I deem as bullshit nowadays. And if somebody wants to say something about somebody they don't know, about a situation they've only been formed by videos that were cut and edited specifically to portray a point of view, and were informed further of the situation based on the people that were the people that were waging war against that person. If I'm going to let that person talk and it's going to be deemed as whatever, I think that I should weigh something in beforehand. I don't need zero fucking. I don't need anybody to give me the go ahead on that.
No one was trying to give you the go ahead, but you were talking over him. So it's like you expressed yourself, but then you didn't give him the opportunity.
Because I needed to say something before he did. I talked over him. Because what he could say after, when he was about to open his mouth, whatever he could say could be influential. But, because ENTPs can be influential. But, I don't want him to be influential without that context being set straight.
Oh, I don't want him to be influential. Of course you don't.
If he has something to say after I said what I said, then I was going to mute myself and be cool. But this is the very type of thing that I'm done with. If nobody understands what I'm saying, why I said that, then that's fine.
I understand why you said it, but I still don't understand why you couldn't let him speak.
I'm not going to follow him. I'm not going to follow after the thing that he had eloquently set up to say by saying, yeah, but, because his point would already have been made. I'm going to do a disclaimer because a disclaimer was warranted in said situation. Now, I don't need any consensus on that because it is absolutely true to me based on the facts that I presented.
Well, okay, Nick.
I mean, whatever. I don't see it as you being any better than him. You just, he wants to go first. You don't want him to go first. You want to go first. So that you're more influential. But either way,
do you feel uncomfortable?
Huh?
I don't know.
Who are you talking to?
He should. I will. I will absolutely murder him if he does anything to you.
I was talking to his aunt. Probably.
He's talking to someone else.
Yeah.
Where are the guns at? Like where in your bedroom?
Stands beside her. Fuck. Who are you talking to?
He's talking
he
to
has
his
one
aunt.
that's quickly accessible to him.
Yeah, where are the guns in your bedroom?
Is like a sound
I'm gonna
that
take the one out of your car.
talking.
Put it on me.
I don't know if it's.
I'll draw first.
I'm hearing it or what.
Steve, you say that if he has one.
Is my audio bad?
I'll pull mine out first and I'll point
yeah,
his face.
for me, but I don't know for everyone else. They're hearing it the way I am.
This happens every day.
Huh.
Sorry about that.
Where are the guns, Nick? Where are they?
One's about to be on my hip.
Concealed or open? Concealed carry or open carry?
I think we're in open carry territory at this point.
I'm asking you a simple question. Are you going to carry it concealed or open?
Do you need that to be explained to you?
Yes. You said you're going to put a gun in your head.
If I hear the trigger, if I hear the word, the key phrase, then I'm going to whip that shit out and point it right in his face. Obviously, that's what I said. Probably fire off a round first.
What?
Was I muted or something?
Who's the victim?
Nick, come in and be a butthead tonight, honestly. And you're one of my favorite people. Nick,
I'm sorry.
stop.
I'm in war.
Stop.
I am in.
Stop.
There is guns involved. I'm in war mode.
Stop. You're one of my favorite people to talk to in here, but tonight you're coming in and not being
You're my
nice.
top favorite. You're my number one. I'm sorry.
Okay. But I'm just saying, you're misplacing your anger. If there's something going on, obviously outside that's serious and of concern, I understand that, but don't take it out on other people that don't deserve it.
Damn it, Joel. I need to be mad right now. I need to be in defense mode.
Okay.
Go to a gun range.
If your aunt's not in a safe place, she should go somewhere else. Is there somewhere else she can go right now?
I'm not going to be able to evacuate her and her daughter.
Wait, what?
I don't think it's going to go there, and if it does, I'm not going to be on the losing end.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
His aunt.
He threw things. I'm going to have to go up there and if anything, I'm going to make him leave.
Are you talking about your uncle?
He's my aunt's husband.